All right, welcome back to the SportsMed Analytics Podcast. I'm Deepak Chona. Thank you for joining. Now let's get straight to it. It's Sunday night of Week 7. So we'll start with what just went down. That's Christian Watson. Now his video had his knee bent and it looked like it rotated inwards. That motion is concerning for an ACL. Now certainly we hope that isn't the case, and the best case here is that he just sprained his knee, and you may hear that called an MCL plus or minus a bone bruise, and that would average about 2 to 3 weeks. Now we'll get an MRI probably tomorrow and know a little more, but hopefully not an ACL for Christian Watson. And then we have Christian McCaffrey playing tomorrow night, Monday night. Data suggests a low per touch efficiency impact for McCaffrey, but also fewer touches if his team is in control. Do remember, it's the Niners. They're playing a pretty bad Vikings team, so that may very well be the case. And then Deebo Samuel. Now, his very likely return is probably week 10 because they're on bye week 9. And fracture pain tends to improve a lot over the course of about 3 to 4 weeks from injury. So with that, we wouldn't really expect much of a performance hit when he does get back. And then we have Jerome Ford. Now, he got injured today. The video and the fact that he was in a boot after together suggests a high ankle type injury. Now, the average on these for a running back would be 3 games missed. But the good news for Ford is that his looked relatively mild since his foot wasn't really planted. So we would lean towards probably a 2-week injury if we have to estimate based on limited info so far. And then his teammate Deshaun Watson, a little odd that he did leave, was cleared from the concussion protocol reportedly already, which of course is good news because the concussion protocol has been averaging 1 week out. Now, we do lean towards a week 8 return for Deshaun Watson at just about full strength. And then we have Saquon Barkley. Now, he hyperextended his elbow. He was able to return. The data on this suggests a low performance impact and also a low re-injury risk for most elbow injuries when players are able to return especially. And then we have a couple of interesting injury impacts that we saw in action. The first of which is Aaron Jones. Now, he actually got fewer carries than his teammate A.J. Dillon did today. And that is actually a relatively common and expected theme for older running backs coming off of hamstring strains, and especially with Aaron Jones coming off of what was already a re-aggravated version of a hamstring strain. So we do expect his touch count to go up week 8 onwards. And with that, we don't expect much efficiency impact. So as long as Aaron Jones avoids any major re-aggravations, we do expect a good outcome here for the next few weeks. And then another potential buy low candidate is Javonte Williams. Each week, he seems to be looking a little more explosive, and now he's had a few weeks out from that hip flexor that was bothering him before. His cutting in particular looks like it's almost back to normal. And with the prior ACL plus the posterior lateral corner or LCL injury, basically the severe knee injury that he had, the data was projecting week 8 for him as the 90% point. And I would say it still looks visually at least on track for that. Week 12 onwards for him should be very near pre-injury levels. So Javonte Williams is pretty much the top of my buy low wish list right now. And that's all I have for right now. So we will catch you soon.